MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Walker Buehler is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Steven Duggar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 2-0. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Duggar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Buster Posey now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Alex Wood will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Tough play for Longoria. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2, I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Here's Corey Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Woods ready. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding in, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. From the belt, the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Longoria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Popped him up. Turner is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wood, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debo, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, taken in by Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. First pitch of the at-bat. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Still 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in the box score tomorrow.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
One home now to Crawford.
You got 2 balls.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another try at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Gavin Lux, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Wood gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. In now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Alex Wood is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Giants leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Corey Seager.
Now batting, shortstop.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Slow roller left side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB. But you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. At the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 home. Fouled off. Two and one.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. Foul. On he pops it up. Solano into shallow center. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Gavin Lux comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Walker Buehler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. That evens it up 1-1. Wood sets. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Sean Yamaguchi answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Yamaguchi. Up next to the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jimmy Nelson, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donovan Solano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gigante's answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this
National and
thing.
American League Division Series games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Pregame
And he watches one
2021.
miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next up is Max Muncy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That's wide. 2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. One run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
The
batter was able to keep his
2021
hands
American
inside
League
that
Division
baseball and
Series
drive it up
Game
the
4
middle.
matchup will be coming up next. Seed 2 Houston Astros, Seed 3 Chicago White Sox.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Belt has room in foul territory. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Gavin Lux. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First
The
pitch
Houston
coming. Here it is.
Astros led Series 2-1 in the
Power and a fastball
2021
that time at
American League
94
Division
for strike
Series
one.
Season 5.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Pollard. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The
Ready with the first pitch.
2021
Here it
American
comes.
League Division Series Game 4 matchup will be coming up next on Sports Spring Game 2021 Seed 1 Tampa Bay Rays Seed 4.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Alex Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A Swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and 1. Here it comes. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
The Tampa Bay Rays led Series 2-1 in the 2021 American League Division Series
and
Season 5.
There's one down now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Corey.
Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
La Stella.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Knebel, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Steven Duggar will be next. The 3-1. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Pollock. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make your pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar.
Nope, at the ball.
And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
First and second now, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Crawford, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 1. Marlene Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The center fielder, number 35,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. One gone now in the LA 7th, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball
Just
one.
off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Very high, 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. To second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Alex Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Sinker, 3-2 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Austin Barnes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. No one out with a runner at second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Softly hit to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Brandon Belt.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Mike Tuckman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For San Francisco, number 39, Mike Tuckman.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger is there, and there are two men gone now. Now with the plate, Donovan Solano. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Count remains 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike here for the Giants. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. tonight's paid attendance, a solid 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.